Hello, Pisces. Hello, hello. Welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I am Jaja, and this will be your March 2023 overview. So we'll go over the entire month of March. This will be for anyone with a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. What else do I want to say? Oh, I'm trying to grow my channel, y'all. So if you could please hit that like button, I would really, really appreciate it. Also, I'm totally open to feedback. So if you could leave a comment below, that would be awesome. All right. So let's see what is going on for you, Pisces. So I am doing the Tarot of Dreams. For y'all today. The base cards I only take in the upright, and then I'll be clarifying with the gilded tarot, and we'll take those however they come. All right, y'all. Y'all, it is so cold here in Southern California. Well, cold for Southern California. I fully recognize that. It being like 49 degrees is not cold for some people, but the last couple weeks here has just been almost unbearable, okay, for me. Anyways, I just thought I should share that with y'all. All right, let's see. All right, so to start, your overall energy, Pisces, listen, is the 10 of Cups crossed by the 2 of Wands. Divine influence is the 7 of Cups. Most recent past is the 7 of Swords. Subconscious is the King of Swords. Outcome is the Knight of Wands. Attitude is the 10 of Swords. Environment is the Palace of Cups. Hopes and your fears is the Knight of Cups. Your future position is the Palace of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck are what you don't see coming. Listen, the Sun, the Fool, the Hanged Man, Judgment, and the Tree of Life. Holy Major Arcana. Okay, Pisces. What I want to point out is there's a decent amount of energy here between the 2 of Wands and the Hanged Man of having to go through something and have to sacrifice in order to get to the other side. This 2 of Wands in particular always gives me walking through a portal. The 2 of Wands typically is supposed to represent establishing yourself, looking forward towards the future. I still get those vibes off of this 2 of Wands, but it's giving me very much I'm walking through I'm walking through pain and regret and having to put on a brave face while I do it. That's just channeled. That's not, what the book would say tarot. This 2 of Wands is actually pinging off of this 10 of Swords. That's in your attitude. When that 10 of Swords hit the table, my brain immediately was like, I'm done. Like it's a wrap. There's no going back. There's no, like this situation is dead, done, and over with. And that's the thing with the 10 of Swords. It didn't take 10 swords to kill this person, right? Sorry. I feel like I'm getting a storyline, Pisces. I don't know if you did the cheating in the past or if someone else cheated on you, but I'm definitely getting this like something happened in the past. Someone lied, someone cheated, maybe even stole money. And it was like a step too far, is how I'm feeling with this Ten of Swords being here. Like, maybe in the past you and this person were back and forth, or maybe you decide you were trying to see um the good in someone or the good in a job, and it's just like stuff just kept happening to the point where you're finally just like, and I'm out. Like I'm out. That's what I'm getting off of this Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, that's kind of pinging off of each other. You also have the Seven of Cups that's in your divine influence. I'm not gonna lie, it's giving me very much confusion. The Seven of Cups traditionally represents having way too many options, right? And not necessarily knowing which option to go with. I'm getting a little bit of that, right? With, remember I said the walking through a portal to try to come out on the other side of it. I get a little bit of I get more confusion around um how you're feeling at this time, Pisces. Not so much do I take the red pill or the green pill. I feel like you've made your decision on which direction you're going in. It's just I'm getting like some days you're happy, some days you're sad. Some days you're fine with your decision, some days you're not. Some days like I'm getting this roller coaster of emotions off of this Seven of Cups. And to be honest with you, you have the Palace of Cups as your environment, which tells me you are very emotional about whatever the situation was or is. Um you're a water sign, right? You are all about feeling your emotions and wading through that. Out of all the water signs, you typically have a firmer grasp on controlling your emotions, right? Cancers are known to be overly emotional. I can say that because I am a Cancer. I hate that, but it can be true at times, right? As a cardinal water sign, Scorpios are very, like, if they get too much in their feelings, they can act out in very vindictive and vengeful ways, right? Whereas y'all are more like, I feel stuff, but I'm not necessarily going to go around sharing everything that I feel, And so I'm getting this sense of like that roller coaster of emotions that you may be dealing with at this time. Is just it's a lot for you, right? And you're trying to find your footing, is what I feel. This Knight of Wands, Palace of Wands, Five of Cups, that's in your outcome in your future position. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get the best feeling off of this Knight of Wands. We will clarify it, see what comes up. The Knight of Wands in their negative aspect is an F boy or an F girl. So I don't know if this is a person, this is just you trying to, be more in control of your sexual energy in the future, or focus more on your sexual energy as a way to not focus on the emotional stuff. I don't know. I definitely want to clarify that and see what we're getting. I the Palace of Wands and the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is all about regret. It's about loss. It's the depression card. What I find funny though is the what you don't see coming of the Sun, Judgment, Tree of Life, the Fool. It's like it's almost as if on the days where you're down, you're really, really down, Pisces. And the days where you're up, you're really, really up. And but spirit wants you to see that really you're the Sun and the Fool, right? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's also about enlightenment. The Fool is about new beginnings and being on a fool's journey, and this is something new, right? And with newness is going to come fear, right? Fear of change, fear of, am I good enough? And, did I do this right? Did I make the right decision? Blah, 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 blah. Like that's going to come as you're on a new journey. However, it's like spirit wants to remind you that all of that is standard with the journey that you're on right now. Try not to get too down in the dumps. I will say you don't, because here's the thing, it's the 5 of Cups. It's not like, I don't know, there's a few, it's not like the Hermit in reverse. Like the Hermit in reverse for me is like major depression, like borderline psychosis. Okay. It's the 5 of Cups. It's a 5. It's a minor arcana. It's petty. And I feel like spirit wants you to know that, right? Like we get that it's painful, but also recognize between the Palace of Wands, the Palace of Cups, the Sun, the Fool, the Hanged Man, the 10 of Cups. Like you really do have a lot to be celebrating and thankful for at this time. And try and make that your focus on the days that you really, really struggle. All right. Lastly, the Sun and the Judgment together is all about a spiritual awakening. So you may experience that this month, Pisces. Also, happy birthday. It is Pisces season right now. So yeah, somewhere around your birthday or springtime, I'm hearing you may experience a some sort of awakening around something. We'll clarify and see if we can get something else on that. Sorry, hold on. I dropped a card. Okay, I'm going to get something on the 7 of Cups. So you have the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands reverse, and the Queen of Cups. We do have a pair there, but the Ace of Wands is in the reverse, standing in between them. Typically, the Ace of Wands in reverse, when we're talking about a relationship, for me, means that the passion has gone. It could also represent like two people who do love each other, but maybe they're not attractive to each other anymore, or the sex life isn't really there. That's what the King of Cups, Ace of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups gives me. You may be confused at this time, like if you and your partner are not being intimate, there may be some confusion around why this is happening. Because the King and Queen of Cups, I mean, they're both in the upright, and they're both about, that's one of the more loving couples in the deck. So I'm seeing there's love here, right? It's just the intimacy is off. Let's see if we can get something on the 7 of Swords. Listen, you have the Sun, the World, and the Emperor reversed. Again, there's a lot of major arcana in your this Emperor in the reverse may have been the person who lied, cheated, stole, whatever. The Emperor could be a boss. It could also represent, because I was getting a storyline around like maybe a boss stealing money or doing something unethical at your job, and now you're just kind of like, I like my job, but my boss is on some other stuff. Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I tell on him? Like I kind of got that. I also got like, if this is a relationship that you're leaving, Pisces, the Emperor in the reverse is a narcissist. Like I'm not even going to I feel like the word narcissist is overplayed in our society. There's a lot that goes into someone who actually is a narcissist versus a person who occasionally has narcissistic behavior. Honestly, I feel like we all do on some level. The difference is an actual narcissist cannot see it, therefore will not change, right? that to me is what the Emperor in reverse is about. This is someone who is abuses their power. It's their way or the highway. Could be even violent, right? Has zero remorse for things that they do. With the sun and the world being before it, it's like something happened in the past that like think of the sun is a spotlight, a giant spotlight, right? So it's like a giant spotlight was put on this person. Something happened where finally your brain clicked and you were like, okay, I'm out. You know, like, I feel that's what I'm getting off of that. Um, Now I'm curious on this two of wands that's here. So let's see, Spirit, can you give me something on this two of wands, please? Listen, we have the devil, the eight of swords, and the five of wands reverse. The Emperor reverse can also be very controlling, and the devil with the eight of swords always gives me like someone who is just like, you're not leaving me, right? This is all clarifying the two of wands. So I feel like your decision was easy for you. It may have been hard emotionally, but logically it was easy for you because of whatever it was that, spirit showed you in the past. It's, you know, what is it? Is it the red pill that's this it stays the same, and the blue pill, I don't know. But the pill that stays the same is the devil eight of swords, right? The pill that, is the fool, the sun, energy is the five of wands in the reverse, right? Not arguing, no competition, being free to, go about your day and your and not have to look over your shoulder is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting off of that. All of that. That's clarifying the two of wands. All right, let's see. What is Spirit? Can you give me something on this 10 of swords? You have the 6 of cups reverse, the 6 of wands, and the 3 of pentacles reverse. Yeah. So this is all clarifying what the betrayal is. So 6 of cups reverse, there's bad history there. It's bad memories. You may have known this person for a really long time. I'm also getting like this may have been a consistent pattern with this person, right? Like let's take the boss, for example. Like the first time it happened, it was like, oh, he had a good or she had a good reason for doing it, but then just kept doing it, right? And it was like, well, I've done it before. And it's like, I wasn't okay with it when you did it the first time. Like that's what the 6 of cups in reverse is giving me is it's just like, I was never okay with this. Right. And just because I knew you for a long time, or because I loved our home, or I loved the place that I worked, or I loved my job, like I put up with this shit, but I'm not really feeling it. The 6 of wands followed by the 3 of pentacles in the reverse is it's like, again, something called attention to the fact that this was not a partnership. It was not equal. It was, you were not building it. You couldn't move forward in this direction. And that's what led to the 10 of swords energy of I'm out. All right, let's see. Spirit, can you give me something on this Knight of Wands? That's way too much, Spirit. You can give me that one. 4 of Wands reverse. Yeah, I felt that. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. There's a little bit of a warning here. Spirit doesn't want you. Remember, I said there may be a little bit of I can't focus on love, or I don't want to deal with my emotions, so I'm just going to go out and maybe have one night stands or flings or whatever. Spirit doesn't want you doing that. They want you being patient. They want you standing in your own energy. There's something around your home life or the foundation that you've built your thought process on, whether that's on relationships or jobs or what you even put up with, right? Like, what are my non-negotiables? There needs to be a conversation around that. They want you more having that internal conversation and having a new beginning on your own than they do want you exchanging energy with other partners. Now, for those of you where the job resonated, it's like, don't make a quick decision. I'm hearing maybe even ask if you can move to a different department. There's, but definitely look for a new job because the Four of Wands being the reverse says to me that the job that you're at may not even be stable as you think it is. So put your resume out there. Don't just hop on the first person who offers you a job. Really do your due diligence. Ask for what you're worth. Like, really put in some time and some energy for those where the job situation is resonated. All right, let's get something on the Five of Cups. And then lastly, I want something on this Judgment. And then we'll pull an ancestor card for y'all. All right, you have the Two of Wands again, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Swords again. There is an undertone here of feeling very, very sad about leaving this situation. However, behind it is the Palace of Fire. So again, I'm just getting this sense of like, you may feel like this was a missed opportunity for a really good job or a missed opportunity to take a relationship to the next level or finally get married or have children or whatever, but that's not the case. There needs to be a shift in perspective for you, Pisces, is what I'm feeling. It's like you're focused on the pain of the betrayal. You're focused on the loss, but you're not. But what you should be focused on is the freedom. What you should be focused on is standing in your integrity. What you should be focused on is the new, right? And so and Spirit just keeps telling me this. Like you're looking over here, and you need to be looking over here. Okay, like that's the energy that I'm getting off of that. Because here's the thing, the staying looking in the past and going over and ruminating on what happened to you is going to put you in Five of Cups energy, which remember I said is the depression, super sad energy. All right, clarifying judgment is the Four of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, and the Three of Wands. Spirit does not want you holding in your anger. Find an outlet for your anger. Because like whether that's kickboxing or running or whatever, right? So there needs to be some sort of physical exertion to get all the sadness and the anger out of your body, Pisces. Again, Three of Wands gives me looking forward towards the future. I mean, this guy is standing there waiting for his ships to come in. So whenever I get the Three of Wands, it's like, excuse me, I'm looking forward to what's next. The Queen of Swords reverse with the Four of Pentacles reverse. It's like holding on too tightly to anger and resentment. And I'm feeling this, like you need to get it out. This is all clarifying judgment, which judgment is an awakening. Judgment is, it's also making a decision, right? I feel like what you don't see coming is finally realizing, and I forgot where I read this, where a psychiatrist or a psychologist was saying like sadness really is anger turned inwards, right? Um Once you recognize that that's what it is, and we're taught collectively that anger is a bad thing when it really isn't, right? A lot of times, especially if this person lied or cheated on you or did something that wasn't good for the business, or risk both of your jobs, like you have every right to be angry over that. You get what I'm saying? And so turning it back towards you and making it about, why didn't I say something, why didn't I do something, oh, but I really love this person, maybe it was me, right? And that's the reason why this person cheated. Like don't do that, right? Spirit wants you instead, they would rather have you pissed off and angry and honoring that you're pissed off and angry than it being internal and you trying to flip it back on you like you did something wrong. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's what I'm getting off of that. All right, I feel complete in that. I think that this overall is a good reading. Like I said, I feel like the energies here are really, really good for you, Pisces. It's just a matter of choosing to stand in happiness versus sadness and going back to something that may not be good for you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull from the Ancestor Oracle and see what your ancestors have to say about this. All right, so to start, mentor. Let's see all right. The mentor ancestor is showing up to acknowledge the best in you, to let you know there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Reflect on your mentors, or one particular mentor, who truly and simply believed in you and offered their unwavering support. Perhaps at this time, when it was difficult to believe in yourself, identify at least 3 of the qualities they saw in you and write them in bold letters and place these somewhere you will see them every day. Create simple affirmations that highlight these qualities, such as I am powerful, I am confident, I am loving. Repeating them slowly a few times each day, noting your reactions. Then imagine this ancestor saying these things back to you, as in, yes, you are powerful. Yes, you are confident. Yes, you are loving. Allow yourself to deeply feel the truth in these statements. If any internal arguments show up in reaction, let them float away like a balloon. Give yourself time to allow the acknowledgement of these attributes to really sink in. I love that for y'all, Pisces. I think that that is beautiful. I'm all for affirmations. So yeah, I hope this video resonated. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. I'm trying to grow my channel, as I said earlier, so I really appreciate that. Or leave a comment below with some feedback. That would be great. And I will check back in with you, Pisces, in a couple weeks. All right, talk to you later. Bye.